Heck, let's just say it. Merry Christmas. We are here at Jackson Park, bright lights. I'm going to turn the camera around, give you guys a shot of Jackson Park, the giant Christmas tree in the middle, which is absolutely beautiful. Give you guys a look around, and then we're going to try to wheel around, see what we can see in beautiful Jackson Park. I've always said it, and I'll say it again. We as Freemasons, we should be celebrating the communities in which we live. We should be celebrating the communities that we call home. I am a Mason, but I'm a member of, or a resident of Windsor First, including Windsor downtown. I'm a citizen first, and I want to take the time to celebrate some of the beautiful things that our city does. And also, I want to take the time to just maybe share with my YouTube audience, my YouTube family, the Square and Compass family, something particularly beautiful and gorgeous on this holiday season. So, with that, let's turn the camera around. This is, and by the way, warning flashing lights. So I'll just give that warning now if you have any type of photo sensitivity to flashing lights. This is the Jackson Park. This is kind of the main pavilion with this beautiful tree in the middle. Let me give it a couple seconds and then we'll go looking around and we'll see what else we can see. Keeping in mind, it's not going to be the smoothest. When you're in a wheelchair, wheeling around and seeing the sights can be not the smoothest ride. If you want to jump in the chat and say Merry Christmas, let me know how you're doing. We're here celebrating Windsor, Ontario, bright lights at Jackson Park. I love how they did these trees over here too, kind of set up in the green and the red, celebrating Christmas. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Oops, sorry, that's my fingers there. City of Windsor always does an absolutely beautiful job every Christmas time.
What's going on here?
Thank you, Fresh Extra. I think you're new to the stream. I don't think I recognize the name. It is lovely. It is Windsor, Ontario, Jackson Park. I'm going to be trying to show you guys around and seeing a lot of this park. But thank you, Fresh Extra. I hope you'll consider hitting that like and subscribe button. I hope you guys can hear me and all that good jazz as well. Let me turn the camera around again to say hello. Let me know how the audio is, how the video is. Fresh Extra, thank you again for joining us. I don't know if I remember what a heli. Mr. T.J. Adet, Mr. T. Jadet. It's a nice looking tree. Why you gotta knock the tree? Why can't you like the tree? And hit the like and subscribe button. Oot and a boot. Mario knows it's good. Oot and a boot indeed. At Jackson Park, checking out Bright Lights Windsor. Let's see if I can, by the way, if you could all hit the like and subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. I'm going to just thank you, Mario. Mario knows it's God. I always say Mario knows it's good. Thank you, Mario knows it's God. And Merry Christmas to you as well. All right. Let's see how good I am at wheeling around with this camera. To anybody who thinks it's easy to wheel while holding a camera, it's very much not. This is like the main pavilion of Bright Lights. The actual, like, this is just one small tiny part of Bright Lights. Like, it goes all the way through the park. There's the Canadian section. There's all these really cool kind of places that you can get your photo taken. Let me know if you have a favorite kind of tree or something you see that you think is really cool. I can, but there's a lineup. I don't want to cut the lineup, but I'm going to try to go around. By the way, I also like these, the way they have the lights shining on them. That's a good shot of the tree. Oh, we got a message held for review. Red ripping. You should hit the like and subscribe button. All right, well, let's go and see what else we can find. Plus, red ripping, I can't go for a walk anywhere. I have no legs. Hence the wheeling. I wonder, I gotta get one of those things that like a head camera. What's it called? A GoPro. It is, but there's a lot of other nice things as well, which we're gonna see as we go through. What I may have to do is actually stop and restart the stream. We got the cool Christmas ornaments. We got some reindeer. If you guys have like a favorite Christmas tree, you feel free to like send me pictures of them. Like if you have a Christmas tree yourself, I will, I can post it. We can do like a contest, everybody's favorite Christmas tree. We got, again, more, getting closer to the reindeer. Let's see if we can get up there. Every year the reindeer always ever brought me was a lump of coal. This is going to be a pain getting up this ramp. Give me 2 seconds. Going down the ramp was really fun. Going up is less fun. And by the way, I hope everybody is very much enjoying Christmas Eve with friends, with family, with Masonic brothers. If you got, if you're having anything with them, whomever you're spending your holiday season with, your Christmas Eve with, I hope you're enjoying it. Not that cold. I actually don't know what the temperature is, but as someone who grew up in Winnipeg, Manitoba, I can assure you, not that cold. It was colder a couple weeks ago, to be honest. All right. We made it up the ramp. There's another shot of the tree there. Yes, Megator. Well, if you're not a Freemason yet, Roth, they're not going to let you in. You have to go through the application process. And the fact that we just talked about this a week ago, it's way too early to be even thinking about getting in. You should be thinking of just about getting to know the guys doing an application. I am a Freemason. This channel is about Freemasonry, but sometimes I like to do other things and celebrate Windsor. I've said a million times, Freemasons should be cheerleaders for their local town and local community. And this is something worth cheerleading. It is something worth both cheering and leading. Windsor deserves a lot of credit for this. They got these really cool things here. I always love the, it's a chance to get some pictures, right? I do have hot chocolate. Don't worry. I went to 7-Eleven. I got myself the hot chocolate. I, thank heavens for hot chocolate. Thank you, Freemason. It is beautiful. It is bright lights in Windsor, Ontario. We got some hearts that might be smoky. You can see here, Happy Holiday Tunnel. We can go through it. This tunnel is presented, the Detroit Windsor Tunnel. I do like the trees. Do you like the trees? That is the question. Once these guys are finished, I'm going to head through. I don't want to get in the way of their pictures. Here, we'll go this way first. There's the tree again. It's a pretty nice view. You don't have to love the trees, but I hope you'll hit the like and subscribe button. I hope never, because I'm very fond of Canada being its own country and not the 51st state, but we shall see. We're going to go check out, speaking of, let's check out the Canadian section. You'll see a lot of red and white. In 1 second. Talk about loving Canada. Canada is a lot tougher than people think. At least I think Canada's a lot tougher than people think. And I suspect the international community might step in and defend itself if people start to try to annex Canada. Speaking of, here's the Canadian section. Well, I mean, I don't know about that. I think, there's ways to recycle the trees and stuff. A moose, good Canadian animal. By the way, if you're new to the stream, please take a moment, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I hope you will all hang out with me. This is a little bit different than the normal content, obviously. This is me checking out Bright Lights Windsor. So Merry Christmas, Mr. Keeps on Tickin'. That is incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying your time away. I'm guessing it's a lot warmer for you than it is for me. Having said that, I really shouldn't complain because it's crazy warm here, considering it's December 24th, that's for sure. I hope you enjoy the postcard when you get back. It's an interesting postcard because it's actually a keepsake from the Grand Lodge of Columbia, from the Grand Lodge of Columbia's 100th anniversary in 2022. It's a postcard they created. There's a QR code on the back. Originally, it scanned to tickets for the banquet, which is no longer... The banquet, was 3 years ago. But then it scans to some articles. Because one of the things that they were talking about in 2022 is Freemasonry and religion, or more specifically, the different types of faiths and supreme beings as understood by Freemasons that are around the world, whether it be Abrahamic religions or some of the newer religions that have developed. So it's an interesting article, but obviously it dates back to 2022, and not everybody gets that article. The QR code goes to different places. The point is, the QR code um, really was for tickets for banquet, but the postcard itself is still good. Just the tickets are out of date. But the postcard is a really cool celebration, a really cool keepsake, a really cool souvenir of the 100th anniversary of the Grand Lodge of Columbia. Yes, Mario knows it's God. We have hockey culture. You are welcome, Freemason. Courtney, I'm betting you guys have some similar things in your neck of the woods as well. I would be willing to bet, like some Christmas light displays. One year, my hope is to get Masons to do something here as well. Some type of like Masonic light display, or getting the Masons to sponsor something. I think that'd be really, really cool. I may go on my personal account and do this as well. Oh, speaking of Canada, you can see the A over there. Let's go get closer to it. We're going to celebrate Christmas in Canada. What better way to celebrate it than with a big old EH, otherwise known as A. And then if you're new to the stream, please take a moment, hit that like and subscribe button. Let me just turn the camera around for a second. Here I am, Windsor's bright lights. We've got a lot of really incredible things. We got a gift, we got some moose, we got the giant tree, which I don't know how well you guys can see that over there. I've said it before, but we as Freemasons, we should be celebrating our towns, celebrating our communities, celebrating all of the cool things that make our places special, including Bright Lights Windsor. Jump in the chat, say hello, let me know how you guys are doing. If you're new to the stream, hit that like button and that subscribe button. Tomorrow, no stream. It's Christmas Day. We'll just hang out with you should be hanging out with your friends and your family. Merry Christmas, Freddie T2X3. I forget if you're new. Well, I don't have feet, North Coast. I have no legs. But the stumps I have are not that cold because, after all, I'm from Canada, Windsor, Ontario. Born in Winnipeg. So if I can't handle a little bit of cold, you know, what am I doing? Freddie, I forget if you're new to the stream or not. I don't know if I remember your name. There's been a few Freddies. I hope you hit the like and subscribe button. How poop? This is awesome. What are you talking about? Hey, that's what I say to you with that, sir. We got the little moose over here. Whoa. Speaking of, hello again, X. Thank you for being here. Once again, we can celebrate Canada over here. Like I said, within Freemasonry, we should be celebrating not just not just Freemasonry itself. We should be celebrating all the things that makes our towns and communities special. We need to be community members as much as anything else. And so, taking a few minutes to share Bright Lights Windsor with all of you. Infamous. It is nice. It's very nice. This is the Canadian section. It's a bit hard to wheel with the phone, so forgive me if it starts to be bouncing up and down. Infamous Flex, it's good to see you. Please take a moment, hit that like and subscribe button if you've not done so already. Pretty decent turnout as well, to its credit, for Christmas Eve. Yeah, they did a great job. I'm going to take some still pictures at some point and then post them on social media accounts as well. You know, congratulations to Ronaldo Agostino. He is the city councilor for this area, Mayor Drew Dilkins, City of Windsor, Parks and Recreation Services, whomever else it is responsible for this. They did an amazing job, as they always do. The beer tent is by the entrance. It's Canada. Of course there's going to be a beer tent. This is new. Hold on one second. This is also going to be... Oh, I can get myself a decent... hold on one second. Check that out. Oh, Canada. I don't. I need one for this infamous flex, that's for sure. The ability to wheel around with a phone is not easy. Think I can get a decent selfie? Here we go. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. Celebrating Canada. Bah. There it is there. Well, to be one, ask one, Godspeed. The first thing you have to do, Tim Hortons, the first thing you have to do is find a Masonic lodge that's in your area and tell them you're interested in joining and see what they have to say. I don't think I would use the term make. I cannot compose a poem. I'm not a poet. I don't have that skill. But a friend of mine made up a poem or has composed several poems. She's very good. Her name is Maria. She's actually been on the podcast before. How do you know, Godspeed? You're kind of making an assumption there. Why would they say no? I mean, and what's wrong with, like, why would you not just ask and see what happens? Don't pre-assume. That seems very, silly. Oh, no, I am not singing a song either. What I'll show you is the Haunted Zoo. That's pretty cool. Although I'm sure that this is going to be nicely copyrighted thanks to the music in the background. Let's go see what else we can find. There's usually a bunch of signs around here that say things like hope, love, peace. Very Christmas-esque messages, which I greatly appreciate. Oh, this is cool. This is also something very new. Let's check this out over here. Hold on one second. I don't know what these are exactly. Do these make sounds when you touch them? Oh. There's more over this side too. I don't know if these do anything. They're pretty cool. Mister, I cannot whistle, I cannot snap, I cannot make a poem. I cannot do any of that stuff. All I can do is show you guys beautiful bright lights Windsor. That's the best I can do. Here, let's go check out the tree one more time. The tree that started it all. If I could get there. Once again, if ever I needed an electric wheelchair, I think now is the time. So we can have this herky-jerky quality to everything. All right, let's check out the big tree. No, I cannot dance, Mr. TJ Adet. And by the way, I want to make something clear. The reason I say I cannot dance is not because I have no legs, because somebody's going to get on the stream and say, I've seen plenty of people who have no legs who can dance, which I'm sure is very true, but I have no rhythm. That's my problem. It's not a no legs thing. It's a I have no rhythm. I blame my dad. He's English. They famously have no rhythm and none of them can dance. And you can tell him I said that. It is a real tree, infamous. At least to my knowledge, it's a real tree. And it is absolutely gorgeous. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the stream. Thank you for being here. We are well on our way to 4,000 watch hours in the last 12 months. And they do, I think it's a real tree. Like I said, I believe it's a real tree. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go around some more. I'm going to take some pictures. I'm going to hang out a little bit. Once again, to everybody who watched this, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. I will see you on Boxing Day, 1 p.m. Eastern. We're going to talk more about Freemasonry. I'm going to talk about some of the things that I'm most enjoyed in 2025. And then another topic is Following that is going to be things I'm most looking forward to in 2026. And hopefully, what you guys can do is send me by email, social media, let me know for you guys the same thing. What are some of the things that you are most happy about when it came to your 2025? It could be successes in your personal life, successes within Freemasonry, both. There doesn't need to be a distinction between those two. And what you are most looking forward to in 2026, whether it's anything from getting your proficiency to traveling to something in your personal life, um, to something completely unrelated to Freemasonry at all. What are you most excited about and most looking forward to? Merry Christmas, Freemason. I'll also be posting some social media pics, so stay tuned for those. All right, guys, thank you all so much. One more time, here's this beautiful tree. All right, Merry Christmas.